Hello, this is Tal Locker with the Attivo Group. In this video, we'll be discussing how issues involving recall management and traceability can be solved by opportunities within Attivo All-in-One, powered by SAP Business One. Let's begin. Several problems may arise if an organization does not have a system in place to trace items and launch recall campaigns. Companies will not be able to track where an item is in the sales or delivery process. Items that are defective or contaminated won't be quickly identified. Users will have to manually contact customers or vendors involved. Entities involved with an item that should be recalled may be overlooked due to lack of traceability up or down the supply chain. SAP Business One has several modules that can provide remedies to these issues and allow for effective traceability and recall opportunities. Once an order for an item has been placed, a goods receipt purchase order will be created in regard to the customer order. If the item must be recalled during transit or if the customer receives their order and notices a defect, the GRPO is the first module in SAP that will provide traceability on which order was reported and what items are involved. This is an effective opportunity SAP provides in order to track materials up the supply chain. The reality is that most defects or malfunctions actually occur while materials are still with the vendor or the supplier. Attaching a batch number to a defected item will allow for the item to be properly traced to where it has been used, thus creating a much more efficient solution. The batch number transaction report will provide all documents within the time frame of the item being entered into a transaction. Within the batch number transactions, users can access the relationship map, which shows all documents that were used and contains the defective item. In this case, it is the sales order and delivery document. An AR invoice can also be accessed. These modules all provide traceability of how far the item has traveled in the sales process. Using the batch number solution in the supply chain will allow for tracking up and down the supply chain. This reveals more visibility on what documents were involved with the defected item. The forward batch report outlines the production order for the item and deliveries of the reported item to the customer. The reverse batch report shows similar documents as well as those of the component items included within the bill of materials. The user can generate a mass notification by using the campaign generation wizard. The wizard pulls customers that have purchased the item between a set period of time. Users then receive a notification from SAP that the item should be recalled due to a defect, which can be mentioned within the remarks. Once the campaign has been sent and customers have been notified of the recall, the reported item must be marked within the system. One way to do this is through batch attributes within the batch details module. In this document, the user can include the defect in the batch attribute and also change the status of the batch item from released to closed. This will further prevent any users from adding the reported item into any document within SAP. After looking at the opportunities found within SAP Business One, you can see there are many ways to solve issues involving traceability and recall management with Attivo All-in-One. These problems include accurately tracing items, not having to manually create reports, fluid communication to those involved, and clear relationships between parent and component items involving the item that is intended to be recalled. Once again, this is Tyler Locker with the Attivo Group. Thank you for watching.